Hello friends, most welcome to English Advantage online classes. Friends, in this video I will explain to you the most important economy cloze test for your next forthcoming exam like IBPS Bank PO mains and definitely IBPS clerk exam. Okay, so let us get started with this cloze test. This is the cloze test and all options are given here, and normally 5 marks cloze test will come in your exam, but this cloze test I have taken off 10 marks, so this is equal to 2 cloze test, you can think. Now let us get started from here. It is noteworthy that the Prime Minister's working group set up to suggest long-term solutions to the growing demand. Just see the word here, demand. Now you have to apply the common sense. Which word can be combined with demand? Okay, now if you look at the options given here, I can say that meet word is most appropriate with the word demand, because it means to meet the demand means to complete the demand, to fulfill the demand. Okay, and in the same way meet word can be combined with other words also, like meet the expectations, meet the requirement, this way. Okay, so this is a test of word combinations and the most appropriate vocabulary to meet the growing demand. Okay, so meet will be the right answer here. For affordable food has acknowledged the use of biotechnology as integral to a second green revolution. Now in this cloze test we are talking about fulfilling the or meeting the demand of the country's food requirement. Okay, so here we are talking about the second green revolution. Now what is revolution? Revolution refer to something when you produce something on a large scale. For example, the green revolution refers to something. Green revolution refers to the production of wheat on a large scale. So here we are talking about that we need to have a second green revolution. Okay, and if you want to have the second green revolution, we must apply the different tactics of biotechnology. Although Indian agriculture serves as a good example of incorporating hybrid variety of high yielding crops. High yielding crops means crops that produce good quantity. Okay, variety of high yielding crops. The attitude towards genetically modified or transgenic food. Okay, genetically modified, you must have heard this word. In short, they are called GM crops. Okay, genetically modified crops, or the another name for genetically modified crops is transgenic. Okay, so transgenic food has been skeptical. It simply means that toward the GM crops the government's attitude is not very good. Okay, BT cotton is the only. Now just see the options given here in the second option: transgenic, genetic, organic, high yielding food. So the most obvious option will be transgenic, because here we are talking about the GM crops. So BT cotton is the only transgenic crop currently approved for what? It is approved for cultivation. So cultivation will be the right word here. Cultivation in India. BT brinjal is another. BT brinjal is under moratorium. Under moratorium, this word I have already explained in my daily vocab series. So moratorium means suspension. BT brinjal is under suspension for commercial release. In a country where 65% of agricultural land is still on monsoon. Now common sense say here that it depends on monsoon. Okay, but what could be the right word here, because both the options are given here, dependent as well as depends. So since this is not a present simple tense, this is indicate that here you need an adjective, and the adjective is dependent, not depends. Okay, depends will come in simple present tense. So here your answer will be dependent, that is B. On monsoon, there needs to be far greater investment in biotechnology driven solutions to increase yields. Okay, true, there are valid health and environment regarding the adoption of GM crops. GM crops can create problem for health and environment. So definitely there are issues or there are concerns. So that is why here your answer will be concerns regarding the adoption of GM crops, because GM crops are not they can give you a high yielding crops. GM crops are the high yielding crops, but they may not be fit, or you can say they may not be healthy. for the people, and they may not be favorable for the environment. So that is why we have to take necessary precautions while creating these genetically modified crops. Okay, so that is how you can fulfill, that is how you can complete this cloze test this way, by just applying the common sense, or by just applying the simple logic, or correlating the previous word with the next word. This is the best trick of completing or answering this cloze test. Okay, now let us move ahead. It is for this reason that adequate needs to be in place to ensure consumer safety. Now here we are talking about the safety. So here the correct option, correct answer can be safeguards. Okay, so D will be the correct answer here, safeguards. But we can apply this, or we can create the GM crops, but so there is a contrast. But in rejection of genetically modified food would be to the country's food security. We cannot reject it. Okay, so here the paragraph want to say that we cannot completely reject. Okay, so here you need the word that is equivalent to completely, and the word equivalent to completely is outright. Okay, so here the word will be outright, your answer will be outright. The complete rejection or outright rejection of genetically modified food would be, now you need a word that is followed by to here. Now out of the given options, here you need something negative. So detrimental is negative, and it is also followed by to. So if you reject the GM crops, it can be harmful to the country's food security. Okay, so here the detrimental, that means injurious or harmful, will be the correct word here. Given the huge deficit between demand and the production, deficit means demand is more than the production, that is the deficit. So deficit between the demand and production, thus there is an urgent need to adopt a approach to agriculture. Now here we need to adopt a approach that is very balanced. Okay, now balanced is given here, but it is not balanced, it is only balanced. So that is why the other best option is, the second best option is holistic. Okay, it would have been correct if it was balanced, but it is not balanced, it is balanced. So the correct option here will be holistic approach. Holistic approach means that we can create the GM crops, at the same time we can take care of the concerns related with the health and environment. Okay, that is the holistic approach to agriculture. Brazil serves as a good example. Over the last 40 years, the South American nations has scripted an agricultural revolution in the dry plains of the country by providing basic inputs on a large scale and vigorously adopting GM crop. Okay, so here the paragraph is giving a good example of Brazil, that Brazil is creating GM crops on a high level. There is no reason why India can't this. So here we are talking about something positive. So here the correct option can be replicate. Okay, first they have given the example of Brazil, then we are saying that India can also do it. So there is no reason why India can't replicate this. Storage and delivery is the other side of the problem that can be significantly mitigated. Mitigated means it can be reduced by policy decisions that allow for greater FDI in retail, scientific innovations combined with far-sighted farm to fork agriculture strategy are the answer to India's growing food need. Farm to fork means directly bringing the vegetable from the field to the house. Okay, to the table, you can say. So this is the meaning of farm to fork. So that is how you can complete the cloze test, and you just have to apply the common sense. You just have to correlate the different words, and grammatical aspects are also important. So here I have explained some words, some very important words. You can give it a pause and you can go through all these words. I have given not only the words but also explain the meaning. Cater to, very important word. Cater to something means to provide people with something they want or need. Very important word, cater to. Okay, melt down means a disaster, collapse or breakdown. Melt down. Forge means to create something strong. Okay, encompass means to include. Exponential means extremely rapid increase of something is called exponential. Thought means to hinder something, to prevent something from accomplishing something. Okay, so thought is a kind of discouragement. Outright means wholly and completely. Detrimental means harmful. Deficit means shortfall or undersupply, you can say. Moratorium means suspension. Mitigated means reduce something. Skeptical means doubtful or suspicious. Acknowledge means accept or admit something. So all very important words I have given here. So you can revise all these words. These are my links. Through these links you can join me on Facebook. You can join English Advantage group created on Facebook. You can like my English Advantage page. You can follow me on Twitter. You can connect with me on LinkedIn, and this is my WhatsApp number and email. So through these links and contact numbers you can definitely contact me. So how did you find this video tutorial? If you have found this video tutorial good and useful for your exam, for your success, please like it, share it with your friends, and do send me your comments. Your comments are very precious for me, so do not forget to send me your comments. And if you are the first timer on this channel and haven't yet subscribed this channel called English Advantage, please do subscribe to get all the notifications and all the recent uploads regarding the different exams. Okay, so this video tutorial I have recorded for the English medium student, and if you want to watch the Hindi version of this video, you can definitely watch it in the Hindi playlist. So the same content you can watch in both the languages. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I wish you all the best for your bright future. Thank you.